Are we? Or is this when does this begin? Should I just?
All right, Sebastian, start us off. Welcome our guest. Okay, no. That's not how we're doing this. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to The Empty Heads.
This is the 33rd episode of the Empty Heads podcast.
Starring everyone's favorite character, Sebastian.
Woo!
New main character.
All right.
The longer I wait to say something, the higher my status is.
Right, yeah, that's true.
It's a new cast member everybody's falling in love with.
Let's get right into it.
Yeah, so how about that?
That Mortal Kombat.
That was a great fucking movie.
We just watched Mortal Kombat. Okay, all right. Well, the dialogue and the acting kind of sucked, but the combat and the CGI and the special effects made up for all of that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And
the acting actually wasn't horrible. It was like...
It was all right. It was mostly the dialogue.
Yeah, it was mostly the dialogue.
It was interesting to watch as someone who has never played the Mortal Kombat games and doesn't really know anything about them.
You got like surface level knowledge, right?
It was kind of like jumping into like Star Wars 9, you know?
Right, yeah.
Just like, who are all these people and their backstories that are connected to each other? But I had fun. I liked it. Like, for a little while, I was like, oh, is this like another like Transformers like franchise that's going to be big and popular with kids? But it's way gorier than any of that shit.
Oh, yeah, no.
And I enjoyed that. Like, people were getting sliced in half.
It's adult-oriented.
You like that?
It was a good time. Huh?
No, like, they really did a great job of, like, with the character design and also just, like, all the actual fatality. So, like, whenever they'd start fighting, they'd do that little stance shift. Just like in the video game.
Just like in the game.
And they'd sway around before they finished them.
Well,
so funny.
I like the way they frame a lot of the shots was they started from the view of like the landscape of like, you know, the video game. I thought the funniest part was Shang Tsung like introduces the lady with wings. She's like, she's a danger and a beauty, and then she like died instantly.
Oh yeah.
she didn't do shit. Like,
I guess spoilers for the movie. Sorry.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, fucking Kung Lao sliced her in half with his hat. Yeah. That was fucking all the fatalities were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. Got me a dragon out of fire.
One thing's for sure is they'll never figure out a way to do any of like the lines in the game
without sounding
forced.
I feel like I could tell when something was a direct quote.
Because Kung Lao, after he finished off the Batgirl, he went flawless victory.
And he was right, but like, who says that?
It was really
like he comes out of it untouched. Like, that's true, but like,
honestly, I don't. It made the movie more fun. That movie was just fun.
Yeah,
like it was
compared
awesome.
to the other ones that have been made. Like, way better than those. Way better. Like, the first one's, like, can't be fun, you know, it's, like, a 90s
shitty
flick.
90s movie, yeah.
Yeah, shitty 90s movie, but, like, this one, all the action's good, like, everybody clearly trained a lot for it, and then, like, the VFX and stuff is great.
There's some good-looking martial arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You especially like Jack's robot arms.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were saying, you know, I've always talked about getting robot arms.
What is it? Why do you like robot arms so much?
Well, you saw me fucking smash that guy's head in.
Yeah, I also really like.
Think about the strength of a robot arm,
especially like the Winter Soldier arm.
Yes,
it is.
That's good. My favorite.
Can we talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier? Or do we have anything left to say?
Goro was really good.
Goro was really good. Let's talk about. Hopefully, there's a sequel.
Yeah,
they set
it up for Johnny Cage.
Yeah, Johnny Cage.
Who'd you cast?
I didn't cast anyone.
You suggested something for Johnny Cage the other day in the group chat.
Did I?
Yeah, it was you or
Johnny
Cage.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Fucking Simon said Ryan Reynolds, and then what was my
Ryan
response?
Reynolds is pretty good.
What was my Johnny Cage was the guy they teased at the end of the movie poster.
He's like this Hollywood actor.
He's like a Hollywood actor who becomes one of the champions.
And one of his big moves is he does a split and he socks people in the nuts.
Okay, can I make a casting suggestion?
He's one of the best characters.
Nick Cage?
No.
Come on.
He's way too old.
It has to be like a cocky good guy.
Okay. All right.
I need to... Who did I say?
Yeah, you're going to have to figure that out. Okay, but let's talk about Falcon and the Winter
Soldier.
Soldier.
I also have one other thing to say.
Oh, what?
Regarding the like script and screenplay and like the dialogue, the only lines they got right of anyone was Kano.
That's true.
He was the best part. Great, all of his lives were the best part. Like,
a laser? That's better than a fucking fireball, you pussy. That was so
it was
good.
Awesome.
He's right.
He is right. Yeah.
Falcon Winter Soldier.
They called him Captain Falcon at the end.
They did, yeah.
I was real happy about that.
Yeah.
Captain Falcon.
I noticed that too.
No, that was awesome.
Do you think that's a reference to our show?
Yeah, that's what was going on.
Because maybe, this was filmed a while ago, but maybe it's a thing where they ADR'd it in recently because they're like, oh, you know what's popular now?
People are calling it Captain Falcon.
The Empty Heads podcast.
Yeah, the Empty Heads podcast.
Yeah, that's the most popular.
Exactly. Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
The suit was fucking...
Yeah, his outfit was great.
Awesome.
It
was the finale of the series?
Yeah,
right?
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
So we've all seen the whole thing?
We've all seen the whole thing.
Cool. We can just talk about it as a whole.
As a whole thing.
I'm thinking they probably won't... Were you a little confused at the end when the logo came up and it said Captain America and the Winter Soldier? I felt like
I didn't even notice that, actually.
Let me say something.
What?
I was like... No, it's just I was so used to seeing, like... The end title come up.
I was so happy to see Captain America and the Winter Soldier. That's awesome.
Let me say something about that, though.
I just forgot about it. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I feel like the last episode we watched, I was already like, okay, he's going to be Captain America. But there were like at least like 4 times this episode where someone was like, that's Captain America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They did a lot of like making sure everyone understood.
Right, yeah.
Like there's a scene where he shows up and he's wearing his new Captain America costume and he has the shield and you're like, oh shit, he's Captain America. And then someone goes like, who are you? Which that's weird. Because he's very famous.
Yeah. His response is like, Captain America.
And he goes, I'm Captain America. And and you're like, okay, so he's definitely Captain America. But then there's like another scene later, in addition to that, where someone's like, is that Black Falcon, Captain Falcon? No.
That's Captain America.
That's Captain America.
Yeah, you're right. They did really ham it up.
Hey, it's Black Falcon.
We already knew.
But then the person at the end really confirmed that it was actually just Captain Falcon.
And then at the end, the title sequence, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, which I looked at that and I was like, wait, isn't that a movie?
No, it's Captain America.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier, yeah.
A little too close, if you ask me.
But
that movie's great.
It's confusing.
The show is not going to be called Captain America.
I'm here on this podcast for
is it a one-time thing, or is it like
issues
season 2
that don't really matter?
All but confirmed, I think.
What?
They're going to make a season 2 of this.
Of what, this podcast?
This show.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they are. It's going to be great.
I kind of assumed like WandaVision and this one
were one-offs.
Yeah, because it seems like
I think Loki's a one-off. And
well, I'm sure the characters will keep doing stuff, but it'd be weird if they did another WandaVision, you know? Because it's about like a weird Hex TV show.
Right.
She wouldn't do that again.
Yeah, but they're not doing another WandaVision.
Yeah. And like if they made a season 2 of this, would it be called Captain America and the Winter Soldier?
Probably. Okay.
Oh,
but you know what? That one guy is going to become the Falcon.
Yeah, his buddy,
okay.
Torres.
Oh, he left his wings with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, take him. When he flies in and the shield hits all bounces up, that was awesome.
I loved it.
Fucking awesome.
There was a really cool shot at the end of that episode. Maybe not the end. Maybe it was kind of towards the second third, where Sam Wilson has the Captain America suit on. He's carrying somebody, and he kind of flies in and does a landing.
Oh, and the wings wrap around him.
Yeah.
And he puts it. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That was an awesome shot. When he
pushed the car back up, I was like, oh, that's cool.
And then U.S. Agent. That was pretty good.
U.S. Agent? Looks
Julia
good.
Louis-Dreyfus.
It looks good.
Yeah, the black, yeah.
Just a small change, but it was cool.
And he got rid of the little A.
Yep. I always hated in movies, though, or TV shows. It's like, yeah, obviously you have to say it, but she's like, no, you're a U.S. agent. I was like, like, obviously you have to say it, but it's anytime you do that,
same thing with
Captain America.
No, that's Captain America.
What do they call Bucky? Do they still call him the Winter Soldier? No, he's just Bucky Barnes, right?
Yeah,
No, they don't call him that.
Usually when they refer to Black Panther, they call him T'Challa.
Right, yeah, King T'Challa.
Which I think is interesting.
R.I.P.
They don't call him Black Panther a lot.
That'd be weird. Hey, Black Panther, like.
Well, I don't know. It's his superhero name.
Yeah.
Everybody calls Iron Man
But
Iron Man.
they just call him Robbie. What's his name?
Or sometimes they call him Robert Downey Jr. Hey, Robert Downey Jr., put on your Iron Man suit. Get over here.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus posted this video of her on Instagram of how she got on set without being noticed. It was pretty funny. She puts on like this black cloak.
This is terrible for our audio.
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, but she puts on this like black cloak and she's wearing sunglasses. It's pretty funny how they did that. And like no one, it wasn't leaked. Usually shit like that gets leaked.
It is pretty funny.
Oh, okay, I remember. For Johnny Cage, we said Ryan Reynolds, obviously, like Chris Evans, like Scott Pilgrim,
yeah.
Same guy basically. And
This is terrible podcast etiquette. You're going back to.
I had to because I was scrolling up for the
Didn't
entire
have to.
time because he asked me.
This guy's not present.
And
at
then
all.
the bad guy
It's
from
not
Logan.
president at all. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
The bad guy
No,
with the metal arm.
I said present. Yes.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
Logan.
yeah. Good cast. All right, what were we talking about?
I don't know because he just brought me back to.
Oh,
Winter
we were talking
Soldier.
about Falcon and the Winter, or Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
I'm not calling it that. I'm not. They can't
It's
rename a
He doesn't
show
believe
at
in
the
it.
end of the show.
He doesn't believe in it.
I
Racist.
accept that he's Captain America,
Oh.
but it's still
Garrett's always calling the racist card.
when you go to Disney
Always
Plus, it
calling the
doesn't say
racist
that.
card.
Yeah, you're pulling it out.
You said calling, you idiot.
Oh, shut up.
That was good stuff though. When he fucking killed that
The fighting was really good in that episode.
guy. Yeah.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
We're talking about
Falcon
Falcon
The
Soldier.
fighting was good. The fighting was good. The fighting was good.
When he told the old guy that he killed his son, it was like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. Yeah,
That's
Oh,
rough.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Now I know
gonna.
it. Now I know what we're talking about.
They really led up to like he's gonna get the girl, and he didn't get the girl.
Yeah.
But I guess that's season 2.
But he could get any girl he wants,
Because
fingering people with that metal arm.
Dude,
Am I right?
That's-
He's a handsome guy. He's my new man crush, Sebastian Stan. You too, right?
It's because but it's because you guys share a name.
Yeah, I think I said in the last episode
You have a man
he's got
crush
a great
because you guys
last
have the
name
same-
or a
same
great first name. His last name's fine. His last name's kind of a first name.
Stan. It is a first name.
The ending though, where they're best buds, that was pretty good.
You guys think Stan Lee's kind of overrated?
He's dead.
I don't care. He's dead. I'll shit talk a dead man.
Wow, that's cool.
He kind of got Me Too'd right at the end, and then he died, and I think it got blown out of
Did he get me too?
focus.
I don't
Well,
remember
it was
that.
like some nurses were like, "Oh, this guy's being creepy."
Oh.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember it because he died pretty soon after.
He probably died like right after.
At the perfect time.
He got away with
the
it. I mean, he
perfect
died
crime.
anyway, so it didn't matter.
I just feel like
How old was he? Like 90, 99?
well,
Perfect
when you find out
How old was
about the
He was 90 something, like 95 or something like that.
Sorry, Seb, what were you saying?
no, he's known for like coming up with Spider-Man and stuff and like the Hulk, but Jack Kirby, the illustrator, came up with the design for Spider-Man,
Which is
right, and the swinging in webs and stuff, and I feel like those are the things that are iconic about Spider-Man.
Yeah, not the idea of like a guy with spider
Yeah,
powers.
I feel like Stanley, he just walked around going like, what if we took the word spider and man and put them together? Check.
What if he was big and green? Oh, and then he's designed. What if he was this big guy with big arms?
I'm
Like,
pretty sure he did the mutants in the Fantastic Four though.
But
I
also
think that was him.
back in the day, it was
I'm just.
him and
That's
did a
valid.
visual
he
gag.
worked on a lot of stuff. He came up with the idea of Captain America throwing his shield. Whoops.
spoilers.
But like back in the day, these comics, they wouldn't have a writer come in and write it and then send it to an artist. They would have an artist basically do the whole thing, and then the writer would just come in and add like speech bubbles that say like, "Take that, Doc Ock."
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know.
I don't think
That
he's.
sounds like bullshit.
Honestly, I don't think he's overrated, because like a lot of those old comic book guys are just seen as legends, which they are. So like, he might be put on a higher pedestal than those guys when he might not deserve it, but like
He's on a way higher pedestal.
Well,
he's
still
on the highest.
He's still legendary though. Is the whole point.
I think.
Yeah, he's too
like,
high up.
Jack-
what about
yeah,
like the
like-
guy Bob, whatever, Batman?
Kane.
Bob Kane.
Okay, Bob Kane,
But also
yeah.
the other guy got
Bill Finger.
Yeah, Bill Finger.
He's
yeah.
he's put on a higher pedestal by people outside of like comic book readers.
That's true.
I feel like Stan Lee.
Everybody who's a comic book reader is like Jack Kirby, Bob Kane, blah 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 blah. Blah. Who, list them off.
Ditko.
Yeah, the guy who did Watchmen.
Yeah,
Alan
Moore.
Alan Moore. Yeah.
Frank Miller.
Alan Moore is a
Stan
case.
Lee is like not at the top of most comic readers.
No, but he's so beloved.
It's just because of the movie.
It's because of the
All the
movies.
normies.
It's the
no
cameos.
offense. All the normies are like,
Yeah.
oh, Stan Lee, there he is.
They also know he created Marvel,
He didn't.
But he didn't like create Marvel, you know?
but he kind of did, and
He's like the George Washington of Marvel, you know?
What?
Like he was there. He's an old guy who was there at the beginning.
George Washington was the general of the Continental Army.
Yeah.
and the first.
But he didn't
president.
make America. You know, no one's like, oh, George Washington, he made America.
But his victories were crucial to the making. I'm not going to have this.
He's
argument.
important. He's one man in an army, you know?
Yeah, but you need one
Stan Lee.
guy
Well, he's the first
to be the
he's
head of
first
the
president.
guys.
I also think like people you can see where talent lies with people who consistently produce stuff of high quality, like Alan Moore. Almost everything
Mark
he makes.
Millar.
Mark Millar, right? They have
Robert Kirk.
continually successful stuff. Stanley didn't have that.
Yeah,
he was
that's
there
true.
at the beginning with a bunch of stuff that got big, but it's not like before he was like in recent years he didn't do anything. He had like shitty reality shows about going to find real super. You remember that?
Yeah.
I
He
have
made
no
cameos.
memory of that.
He didn't do stuff that was successful consistently throughout his life. He was there like during the comic boom.
And then he just lived off the royalties.
And
from
yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
What did he do after that?
You know, DC gave him their properties, just the names.
Yeah,
and he did a
wasn't
whole
successful.
Apparently, it sucked. Yeah, I
It's-
still want to read it because it seems interesting, but
This is
Like
what I'm
the
saying. Like,
alternate versions.
yeah.
yeah, I don't know why I'm shitting on Stan.
Yeah, you're so
a dead
angry
man,
at this
but,
dead
like,
man. Look,
Yeah, he's dead,
It's totally
and
undeserved.
he made Spider-Man.
He's gonna haunt you tonight.
He was like a creepy old man who didn't do shit, and I hate him, and I'll fight him in hell.
Well, okay, he did shit.
Scorpion,
That's a little
alright,
bit too
calm down.
much.
Yeah, I don't think he did shit.
I gotta say,
Dude, what's your beef, man? Cool it.
my big question is how
attitude good
did
for too
Carly
long?
know so much kung fu?
She was
Yeah,
just
that's
She
a
was
good
just
question.
kicking John Walker's ass like it was nothing. Like that dude's a military guy. And she's just some person with the serum.
They called him the perfect physical specimen.
They call him they call
That
him
was such a
that.
Chad
He
moment.
gets
It
the
was
fucking
awesome.
super soldier serum, and she's like a freedom fighter
There were several times in the show.
who, as far as we know, has no kung fu training. Like what? She just like got him in there and kicked his ass. While I was watching that, I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Like he should be winning this. Like obviously she's really strong,
right.
but they're strong when they're all like together,
yeah,
because that's how they beat like Bucky and Falcon the first time.
they're stronger than they should be able to take on regular people, but not
Yeah.
another super soldier who also has training.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
so confused.
And I thought it was kind of silly because there were a lot of fights in this series where it's like super soldiers punching each other, and it's like, well, did you guys all forget your guns?
yeah.
Like
They don't like
Sam and
using
Bucky
guns.
and John Walker had a punch out, and the whole time I was thinking like, if you had guns, this would just be like a standoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you have guns? Where are your guns?
Well, Sam and Bucky don't.
Sam used to have guns.
Yeah, but he stopped. He doesn't like using them anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, but John Walker should definitely. He seems
He
like
shot
had
a
a
gun.
gun.
He
He
only
had a
shot
gun.
one person once, though.
He seems like a guy
Well,
who should
when he-
have the
once.
shield and
Huh?
a big
He
machine
shot Carly
gun.
what?
Yeah,
That's it.
but when he got the super soldier serum, he was like, I don't fucking need a gun.
No, he
I just
doesn't.
chop someone's head off.
When he still had the shield too.
Remember his shitty Captain America
Oh, I
shield?
love
Oh, yeah,
that
that thing got
shield. That was
destroyed.
really good.
I will say though, like when Bucky was fighting that one guy one-on-one, he's just kicking his ass. I was like, that's what it should have been. It's like
Kicking his ass.
he's the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Like
I liked when he had kids hanging off the arm. He saw
yeah,
how
that was
strong
great.
he was.
That ending scene, I was like, oh, this is nice to watch.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
They're best
it was
buds
so
now.
fun.
I thoroughly enjoyed anything that happened on the dock with the
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah.
And they're, like trying to put a boat back together.
Yeah,
What a
that was
great!
awesome.
Yeah.
They're just becoming pals, and
Yeah.
people are.
They're like feasting.
Well, it's
yeah,
funny
it was
that
awesome.
like that episode at the end, they're like, we're just two guys who had a mutual friend, and by the end, they're just like best friends.
And of course, Sam Wilson has like the cliche black community who
Yeah.
all come and have a cookout with him and help him fix the boat.
Yeah, it's good stuff though.
There should be one superhero on the Avengers who's like an asshole.
That was
And
Stark.
like he doesn't have any friends just because he's like a terrible guy. Because all these guys are like the best person
Tony
ever.
Stark. He's rich as
No, because Tony,
yeah.
it's like he dies and then everyone's
Well, he
like real
was
sad
at first
the
though.
funeral.
He was the asshole.
But he's like the asshole, but they love him anyway. Like, I want, like, a guy who people are like, I genuinely don't like working with this person.
Well,
I mean, The Boys.
Civil War.
Yeah, but just one of them?
Yeah.
That'd be funny. If, like, Homelander was also on the team and everyone was like, this guy's
I'm not sure
crazy.
that completely applies given, Civil War exists. Like,
What?
like they fought each other. Like,
No,
they don't just...
they fought over, like, morals.
I mean, like...
He just means some
a
prick
jerk.
on the
No,
team. He's
what?
Like, you fucking
Someone who's
pussy.
like,
Winter Soldier killed his parents. What? What do you mean morals?
But that's like brainwashing. That's not...
Yeah, that doesn't count.
No,
I mean,
but, like,
It's also
he
about
was
the Sokovia Accord.
he
or
was
whatever.
trying to murder Bucky. Like,
But even the bad guys, Garrett, in these movies, the audience is still on their side.
I get that he's
talking
trying
about,
to get
like,
revenge, but like,
Talking about someone the
slap you,
audience would dislike, Like someone,
the audience. Okay,
a dislikable
fair enough.
character. Because even the villains have, like Thanos, is a likable character. He's not an asshole.
Love
He's,
that guy.
Like,
Right,
maybe
yeah.
crazy, but
Yeah.
in his head, he's justified.
Garrett thought Thanos was justified. He thought, I
just-
can't have
what?
the world.
Like, imagine, like, I guess Mr. Fantastic is usually done like that in the comics.
Yeah,
He's a real narcissist.
but in the movies, he's just this smart guy with stretches.
There's not a lot of movies about people where the character's dislikable. Have you guys seen Good Time?
Yeah.
Good Time's a good movie.
I like Good Time
Good
a
Time's
lot.
a good movie,
I
yeah.
think about that a lot.
Yeah,
It's a great movie. It's a good time.
it's a good
It's a
time.
good time.
Okay, Invincible. Invincible was
What a great fucking
that was
episode.
pretty good.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh
speaking
my.
Of,
oh man.
Speaking of The Boys,
yeah, Invincible. Yeah,
how good is it when a guy who can fly is just flying through something a bunch of times and destroying it, like
Yeah.
that satellite? Remember?
Yeah. That was awesome.
that whole there is so much
Everything
going on in
about
that
it. There's
episode.
so
It was
much going
insane.
on.
Why is that?
Awesome.
There's a big kaiju. That was good.
Big
Yeah, they
kaiju.
teleported in.
The
yeah.
fucking space laser.
The
Like,
space laser was awesome. He just was flying through the second one like it was
when
nothing.
he was like $400 billion for the world's most expensive nosebleed. I was like, shit. This dude is like unstoppable for the most part.
Remember when he was fighting Cecil? He kept teleporting.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
that
was
was great. That was a great scene. Oh man.
And then, oh man, him fighting Immortal. Immortal coming back was just like
coming back just to get killed.
No,
Yeah.
if the bit is that he keeps coming back to
and
die,
dying. That's
that would
really
be
good.
great.
Yeah,
That
that's
would be
probably what
so
they're gonna
good.
do. Dude, what the? I don't know.
He was Abraham Lincoln.
Leave Garrett.
Yeah,
alone.
he was. No, he killed Abraham Lincoln.
What? No.
Was he Abraham Lincoln?
Yes.
I thought he killed
John
him.
Wilkes Booth.
I couldn't
What?
tell.
I thought he was
Maniac.
John Wilkes Booth.
I also kind of thought maybe he was John Wilkes.
He
Booth.
has the fucking
Oh, you're right. He does have the sideburns.
sideburns.
What? He was. That's pretty.
You
awesome
thought he
that
was
did
John
Abraham
Wilkes
Lincoln.
Booth? What the hell's wrong
Wait,
with you?
so I don't get it. How did he come back then?
I think
he's
I think
the
before Omni-Man killed him the first time, he had never been killed. He had just
Oh.
kept living.
What about Abe Lincoln? They buried the body.
Oh, well, that's a good point. I thought he was John.
I thought he was John Wilkes Booth.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
maybe. Oh, who knows? Doesn't matter.
I liked
Nothing matters.
Robot becoming a real boy.
We're here and then we die.
I'm a real boy now.
Yeah, and then I didn't like the like weird
Oh, the little
Fetus
shriveled robot
thing. Yeah, it was no good.
person.
Oh yeah, the original robot.
Yeah.
But I like
was
how
gross.
he stole what's his name's DNA, and then they were all like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?"
Why would you
do that?
I feel like if he just was like, "Hey, listen, this is my terrible life. Can I just be you?" I feel like they would have been like, "Okay, sure."
No, it's funny he didn't ask at all.
Yeah, no, that's
Just and I love getting into the like the prestige, the question of like who's the clone? Am I the clone or am I the original? And they're really he's like watching himself die, having a conversation. He's like, it's okay, you go on.
yeah, no, that's good stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, the Mahler twins.
They're
the
great.
best.
Yeah, they're really
They're
good.
so good. When you realize that they keep calling each other the clone on purpose because they're not supposed to know who's the clone.
Someone's doing a great voice acting job in those
They
smaller.
all-
twins.
Everyone is.
Everyone is.
But it's one guy playing.
Yeah, it is
both
one
of
guy.
them,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And God, do I love J.K. Simmons?
Yeah,
Oh, he's so
good.
good.
I was watching Whiplash. You guys seen Whiplash? I was
No,
watching
but I
it this
know it's a
week.
good movie.
Oh man.
When he's talking to William, I'm scared for that guy.
Yeah, he leaves a handprint in the roof of the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was cool.
Speaking of Invincible, I ordered the big
Books.
big book, the first big one on Amazon. It's gonna come sometime next month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But yeah,
Well, good for you.
The fight, the entire fight, like just everything surrounding Omni-Man in that one area, it was just so good.
No, yeah, it was awesome. I like how the robots, like, initially were kind of beating the shit out of them, and then he just tore them up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird, like, how Immortal's basically the same as Omni-Man, just weaker.
Yeah, what is up with that?
What's up with that? Like,
I think they're both... Because...
They're both, like, Superman powers, but one's just...
I don't know what the in-universe explanation would be.
That's what
like
I was wondering while I was watching it.
Okay,
like, this
Guardians
dude,
of the Globe are
he's, like clearly, like, damaging him. He and, like, War Woman were, like, obviously the most powerful and could do the most damage to him, but, like, what is the difference? Like, that's what I was wondering the whole time.
I think what's going on is Guardians of the Globe are like the Justice League, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
And so Immortal, he's supposed to be like
Superman.
And Omni-Man, at first you're like, oh, he's like Superman. And then you realize that Omni-Man is way stronger than like any like superheroes that are on the planet at all. And like the Viltrumites are like, you know, a whole other level of...
What I don't get is Viltrum like a real, like, are they cool? Are they all actually cool? Or is
No, they're not cool.
or is it just Omni-Man that's corrupt?
I think
I don't want to spoil stuff, but I know the answer to this.
Oh.
This is in the comics. They're
don't,
fucking not cool.
Don't say whether I'm right, but I think my theory is... I said don't say whether I'm right.
No, but then he said it anyways.
I didn't. I was speaking over him.
Oh, okay. Cool. So you didn't hear it?
No.
Okay, well, you ruined it for me. Yeah.
I was speaking over him.
All right, what were you saying? What's your theory?
My theory was that the people they send, they're not there to protect them. They're just there to conquer that planet.
Good theory.
Yeah. Or become, like, gods on that planet, basically. Just subjugate whatever planet they go to.
Weird.
I'm poker facing right now.
Yeah, that's good. You're
Don't
doing
answer.
a good poker face.
I mean, I'm going to get that book and read it.
My poker face.
So I'll probably figure it out then, but, like, you know, whatever.
It's copyright. You can't do that.
Why can't I? I'm so excited.
You
for
probably
next week's
can.
episode.
I don't.
I'm so excited for next week's episode.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, it is. Episode 8.
You know
the
what?
Mark versus Omni-Man fight. Whew.
But I'm sure they'll do like many seasons of this because there's a lot of.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably gonna do a lot of time jumps, if anything, too, since there's so much to cover. But that fight's gonna be awesome.
What about they got to do Mars? They got to do Alan the Alien.
Do Mars.
They already did Mars.
They got. I know, but
we
like
did
more
Mars.
Mars.
More Mars.
More Mars.
More Mars.
More Mars.
Yeah, Alan the Alien. That guy's cool.
How do they kill Omni-Man? Do they rip his bones out or something?
No, Mark
they
just
rip
has
his bones out.
to beat him up.
Jesus Christ, where did that come from?
Invincible just has to beat
watched
him
Mortal
up.
Kombat.
You would not have to rip that many bones before someone died. You would never get
There's
close
someone
to all
I
the
forgot
bones.
who in the Mortal Kombat games. One of their fatalities is like they grab your spine and they tear out your entire skeleton in just one piece.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's good stuff though.
Yeah.
Is there any more Invincible stuff to talk about?
I mean, whatever you guys liked.
I think if I were to have
What's
any
your prediction for
superpowers-
next week or whatever?
I'll get to that, but also if I were to have any superpowers, it'd be Adam Eve's superpowers.
Oh, yeah.
Just the matter, like
Oh,
reconstruction.
just do anything?
Yeah, it's so good.
I
Like,
saw a meme where it was like she turned Omni-Man into a car, and it's like, why the fuck did you turn me into a car? And then I sent you guys the one where it's like, oh fuck, bro, oh fuck, Mark, is this sativa?
Oh yeah, when he was high, yeah, that was so good.
Oh man,
I
I don't know. Superpower. Every time I think about what superpower to have, it always like changes. There's so many good ones.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Super speed is one of the best ones. And strength, they're all good.
I think you can kind of cheat by saying telekinesis. Because
Right,
telekinesis
It's true.
is kind of like the Adam Eve. You could make stuff hot, right? By like creating friction.
Yeah.
You could fly. You
But
could go
she
super fast.
she can
she
change
like
matter.
she rearranges
that.
the
Isn't that
atoms.
kind of telekinesis on a very small level?
Oh,
I think it's on a bigger level, no? Because
No,
she
it's on a-
basically does that. Oh, on
atoms.
on a molecular
both
level.
levels, I guess, right?
Yeah. Or no, an atomic level.
Yeah, she's like rearranging stuff very small instead of like making stuff float around, you know.
Well, I'm
Can't
pretty
she
sure
just
she
rearrange?
can. I'm pretty sure she can do that.
It's telekinesis. Yeah, we're all.
Couldn't she just rearrange somebody?
Yeah, she.
Yeah,
I guess.
turn Omni-Man into a car.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a OP. You know.
is that how they?
It
win?
is OP.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
I'd like to have just like generic Omni-Man powers.
Yeah, just fly around and be really
Fly around
strong.
and
I
really
like.
strong,
I
yeah.
like how he doesn't have like laser eyes.
There was a bit in this where he was like flying and he's like kind of up in an upright position and he just goes through a wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just like busts into somebody's house. That'd be a great way to enter a room, man.
It would be a great way. Like the Vision.
Oh yeah, I like.
Vision does it kind of the same way, but he doesn't break the wall.
What are you doing?
That's what I would be like if I floated into
You
a room.
float in T-posing?
Oh, no one knows I was T-posing.
Were they not supposed to know? I cut that out.
Nah, it's okay.
Okay.
What do you think will happen next week?
I think Mark is gonna be like, "What the hell, Dad?" And then he's gonna leave, and then they're gonna try doing a punch up, but then Omni-Man's just gonna dip for a while.
I had this same thought. Like they'll probably meet again.
I don't know what he sees in Amber. Eve is right there. I mean, come on.
Fuck. No, you're
You're
I
right.
agree.
I'm 100% right.
Yeah.
And I've been right the whole time.
Got him.
Good high five.
Woo! Yeah.
All right, you lost points because of that.
We
That
were
was a
happy.
9, now you're at a 7.
Well, you're at a fucking 3, dude.
So, I don't know. Yeah, Omni-Man's just gonna fuck off or something. Alan's gonna pull up. Seth
You think
Rogen's
Seth
gonna
Rogen's
show
gonna
up.
pull up for the last episode?
You know, it's just gonna be Seth Rogen, not Alan.
In-universe Seth Rogen. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, thank you.
Justin Roiland was in the show. Maybe Rick and Morty will show up.
Yeah, yeah. You'd be like, Morty. Oh, what? I can't do the voice.
Yeah.
Any burps? I can't burp. I don't want to burp.
I burped earlier.
Just straight.
You're you? Filthy. You know what happens though.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Oh,
You fucking.
I
you're
remember
gonna
like
ruin it
vague
for yourself.
plot
No.
lines.
Because I'm still gonna enjoy the
The
book,
show, yeah, you're right.
and it's be like, oh, the show is just gonna be this but animated.
Yeah, they get it pretty.
And
much.
also, they're not going the exact route of the comics. Too.
Hey,
They're changing stuff.
Answer
That was the
something for me. Am I misremembering, or was the character of Will a hetero in the book?
I haven't read yet. I haven't gotten the book.
Oh, right. Okay. Well,
Why don't you
just
look it
research
up?
for me.
I'll research.
I
for
don't.
you.
It doesn't matter, obviously. But like, I think
I'll-
that was changed.
I'll make sure to let you know.
I don't know what. Okay. all
Okay,
right.
Sebastian, we get it.
So you can see
I
if
don't
this
care.
fictional character is available.
No. I remember. I think don't know if I feel like he dated Eve in the comic, but I don't know if I'm making that up.
Bill?
That
What's
was
his
a whole
name?
plot line. Was Will and Eve,
Bill and Eve.
and it was like a regular dude
But what about Rex
with a
Lode?
superpower girl, which that's kind of hot.
That's your. Okay.
That's my what?
Nothing. It's okay.
Not
It's your dream. Real,
Not King
real
Shamrock.
strong,
not my
powerful woman
dream.
who can just
It's a dream
change everything.
that we've all had.
Speaking of superhero stuff, I started watching My Hero Academia. It's like my foray into anime.
How is it?
It's good.
Good.
It's good. I hate all the the anime stereotypes that are annoying, but all the other stuff that's good, well, there's always like a character that's just angry and screaming, and they're talking about power and whatnot. They talk a lot about power, like in that.
Are you
type of
watching
anime.
it subbed or dubbed?
Subbed? Not.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not a barbarian, okay?
Okay, good.
But it's just like the main character is like, in a lot of fucking anime, they'll just make the main character like a fucking crybaby, right?
Mhm.
Where he's just always crying. That's what the character does. That's like the one thing that bothers me about it.
It's always weeping.
Yeah, like there's
You
always
hate-
a moment where it's just
I
like
hate weakness.
their friend does something nice and he's just like, oh, and he just starts crying. It's like, all right, this anime
I think
bullshit.
that's funny.
Oh, it is funny, and
I like it.
the show is genuinely funny too. Like
Yeah.
it's like, I think it's
Yeah, yeah.
written to be like comedic too.
Yeah.
I hate you. I hate you. You're the worst.
I'll explain that later.
But yeah, it's
doing
good,
anything.
though. It's really good. You guys should watch it.
Okay, well, I'm watching The Sopranos. That's
Nobody cares. We didn't ask.
No one asked you about My Hero.
Yeah, but people care what I have to say.
Oh, okay. I see how this is. All right.
Aben, you're off the podcast.
Who are you bringing in, huh?
Sebastian was your replacement.
Oh, shit.
I've been shadowing Eamon.
You've been learning from me. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Anyways.
He knows how to edit and everything and record.
Do you?
Do all the Adobe stuff. He's an expert. But go ahead, Sopranos. I've been meaning to start that.
It's a great show. You know, I love my favorite accent. My favorite American accent is like the New England Italian American accent.
Or like Jersey.
Yeah, yeah.
What would that sound like?
A fucking gabagool.
Yeah, fucking gabagool. Hey, give me some coffee. What the hell?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? It's so good.
Cabal.
Jesus Christ.
Cabal.
Yeah.
Cabal had a
Cabal,
Jersey
yeah.
accent.
Cabal in Mortal Kombat, for whatever reason, had a Jersey accent.
So like Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
I go to fucking Vegas. I can't do it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want to talk about the plot or whatever, but it's like, it's really different than any like normal mob stuff. It's pretty good. And you know, they shoot a guy.
Okay.
You know.
There's so many good Cubtown Sopranos bits that I want to like understand when I watch the show.
How much of this podcast is going to be you guys watching TV shows I haven't seen?
You should watch The
You
Sopranos.
need to start watching TV shows so you can come on and
I
be
watch
like,
other TV shows.
Do you
What
like
are you-
mobster
what have you been
stuff?
watching?
Do you like Goodfellas and The Godfather?
the Gabagool father.
One joke they pull a lot in The Sopranos is someone goes up to Tony and he's like, "Hey man, Godfather, is it anything like The Godfather? Come on, is it Godfather?" And then he's like, "What do you?" That's a good like running meme in that show.
Thank you for explaining the bit.
Yeah. It's a good bit.
I love a good
Goodfellas.
I love a
Good
good
bit
bit being explained
explanation,
from the
yeah.
show. Yeah. Thank you.
You
Amy.
should watch Sopranos, and you should too.
I probably won't.
I start things on my own time.
I do things in my own time. What are you watching? Anything other than the shows we
just
talk
looking up.
about?
I go home. I just sit in an empty room with no
Stare at a wall.
furniture.
Blank wall.
Yeah.
I finished 30 Rock.
Okay.
That was great.
Have you
It's a
seen
great
30
show.
Rock?
Yeah,
I've
he
seen
has.
some 30 Rock.
Yeah, he's seen some 30 Rock.
Tracy
Well, you were
Morgan.
telling me earlier you're watching Nathan For You.
Yeah.
You're just rewatching that, right?
Yeah.
This guy leads a boring TV life, man. Look at him.
Nothing to watch.
He just watches nothing.
I watched Invincible and Falcon and Winter Soldier.
We are all
Those are
watching
TV
that.
shows.
That's
It's not enough. You got to be watching.
I gotta watch
shows.
I gotta
at one
also
time.
bring stuff.
No,
that
I
you
mean we
guys-
don't have to talk about TV. You know what? It could be your whip your guitar.
Nobody cares about that.
Do your Sebastian
okay.
sing along. That's the segment.
Is it time?
Welcome to the new segment of the show, Sebastian sing along.
Sebastian- I
He's
wonder
gonna
if they-
sing you
I've
guys.
I've never
a
tried
song.
this. Is this gonna be a good audio
I
situation?
don't think this is gonna get picked up that well.
That'll definitely get picked up.
It'll get picked up. It's probably really echoey in here, but
But
it'll
gonna get picked up on all of them.
Oh yeah.
We were doing this.
I don't think it is.
I think that's fine.
I don't hear it, so.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
I don't know.
You and
Does this just count as a cover?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
What's
anything
the
about
legality?
copyright
There's so
laws.
many stupid dumb
It's not like we
rules.
make any money from this,
You
right?
do it.
What do we have to lose?
I don't know.
You know, I've been.
Kill me.
I read the first volume of the Kick-Ass comic.
Mm-hmm.
Then I watched the movie.
Wow,
Mhm.
what is
The movie's pretty good.
You
that?
hadn't
Did you guys
seen.
hear that?
I hadn't seen
I
it.
love Kick-Ass.
I hadn't seen it. That's a good movie.
Someone's like blasting bass. It's like I could hear the bass from someone's like party, and it's just. You guys don't hear that?
And it's now.
No.
It's got both
Weird.
Quicksilvers in it. That's weird.
It does have both Quicksilvers.
They weren't
in it.
Quicksilvers when it was filmed.
Yeah.
And now they are.
And it's got McLovin.
It's got McLovin.
It's got Nick Cage.
It's got Nick Cage.
He's pretty good in that movie. He's just like over the top, like.
Wait.
Yeah, he's
Oh, you
great.
guys talking about Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
It's all
still
good,
haven't
baby
seen it.
doll.
How much of the comic?
Take care of a child.
Yeah.
How much of the comic is
It's like
accurate? In the that's, I
it's
don't know.
like
Yeah.
I think they changed
almost
some
like
stuff.
1-to-1, but there's things changed. Do you care about spoilers? So the way Nick Cage's character dies is changed. There's a few other different story things that are changed.
Are they like just people that just beat up other people? Do they have superpowers?
No, they don't.
There's no superpowers.
No superpowers. So like,
So they're just
here's
little
one thing that's changed. It's like
Batman.
in the book, they explained that Nick Cage's character is like ex-cop who got like betrayed by the mob, but in the book he made it up, and he's just like some accountant who wanted to give his daughter like some crazy life because she's hit girl. But in the book, they just kept it that he's the cop whose wife gets murdered by the mob.
Yeah.
That's
Which
good.
is like
Simpler.
I like that change. It's simpler. And then in the book, the girl in Kick-Ass's like life, like doesn't get the girl, but in the movie he does.
I see.
So those are the two things that are changed. Like, but everything else is like basically like 1-to-1.
I'll probably just watch the movie at some
Movie's
point.
good. Book's good. It's all good.
It's
All good.
Yeah.
All right, Sebastian. Play a song and we'll
Should
sing
we do
along.
a Empty Head song? We can do that.
Lyrics on the go.
Or I
Just
don't know.
the empty heads.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Where are we at?
41 minutes.
Do you want to save it for the end?
No, we wanted to because we have an outro song. This is just his music. Seb's saying
Seb's music corner. I guess
Just the empty heads. We can make it if we try. Just the empty
we have to change all the lyrics.
You and I. Just the empty heads.
talking TV and movies.
You guys should do the verses.
Huh? I'm not good on the go.
Don't look at me.
Heads.
Amen.
Lay a beat. Okay, that's the same.
Empty heads. Amen. Garrett. Sebastian.
Doing a talk. Doing a podcast.
Just the
We can
empty
rap to
heads.
this.
Why are you trying to rap to it?
Because I'm
Just
bad
the
at
empty
singing.
heads.
I'm bad at it.
Three
the empty
couple
heads.
buddies.
We can make it if we try. Just the empty heads. You and I.
Are you hearing it through your headphones? Is your
Yeah.
mic picking it up good? Okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm not picking it up.
Yeah, I'm glad that
It's very
our
loud.
mics aren't picking it up.
Yeah.
It all works out.
What would the empty
Time
heads,
for a fart break.
What would we be saying in the Empty Heads theme song?
Oh, that was vile.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
This isn't a good creative environment now, Garrett.
You've ruined the space,
Oh my
man.
God.
We're trying to create
I
art
choked
here.
on my fucking spit too.
Oh, this fucking
This guy's ruined himself.
God.
That was awesome. That wasn't what I was expecting.
What? Yeah, what would the lyrics be if we did a song?
Maybe you should write them up and perform them on the episode next week.
Whoa, jeez.
Nah, I think we should just make them up now.
Yeah, we should.
I'm
just
not
make
very
them up
good
on
at
the
making
fly.
things.
Okay,
up
we
on
gotta
the
have
We gotta
can't
talk
just-
about. Every person's gotta have. It's Eamon Talib. He's nothing wrong with Talib.
I like eating salad.
Oh,
That's no good.
Oh, Eamon Talib. I like eating salad. Okay. My name is Eamon Talib. I like eating salad, and I'm on the podcast.
Is that my
Now we
intro?
gonna do a little Garrett bit.
I don't think anything rhymes with my last name.
Garrett.
Garrett
Just got
likes
a pet.
eating.
Everything.
Oh,
everything
yeah.
rhymes. With
Yeah.
everything rhymes with my first name.
My name is Garrett, and I'll have a nice carrot on the podcast.
Why am I the only one where my full name is used?
Yes.
What about Sebastian?
What's Sebastian?
Nah.
Nothing rhymes with that.
I don't have a Muppet, so.
Yeah, I was gonna
Make yourself a Muppet.
I was gonna say, do you want me to just Photoshop you on like just a real picture of you behind the
No, he's gotta
table?
be a
No, I
Muppet.
could do a whole. I'd like to.
Do you want to change the art?
When
can
I
do a
go
whole
and
thing.
listen to the podcast on Spotify and I see the like cropped version of the art, I'm like, I should have done something a little higher production.
I mean, it's not that bad.
I'll do something new.
That's great.
Do you want to do something new? Do you want to add on to that?
Yeah.
It'll be even better. It'll be a
Do
whole
it.
new thing. It'll have all three Muppet heads. Get a
Yeah.
Simon head in there. Get a, I don't know, a Mr. Easton.
Yeah.
Mr. Easton.
Well, you'd
I
have
don't
to.
know if he
there.
listens.
Well,
I
no,
don't think
you'd
you
have to
listen.
draw a head every time they're on the episode. They can't just be there.
Come on the podcast, Mr. Easton.
I told him today. I said you're on now, so he has to be on. But then he hasn't responded.
Oh, okay.
He
maybe
takes forever to respond.
Maybe you shouldn't have told.
Push
I
him.
mean, he probably knows. He said I need to find time. I think we should just wait until he's off on summer break. Like,
boom.
Why did I bring a guitar?
because you were gonna do a music.
I wanted to.
I did a little music.
Do you? Are you done? Is your music
That's fine
segment
if you're
over?
I got lots of music, man. I just don't know what to
Music?
music.
Yeah.
Why don't you write up the Empty Head song and bring it back?
What are you giving him like a homework assignment?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, Sebastian, write up the song and come back next week.
That's not what I.
I know. I'm just joshing you, man. Come on, girlfriend's here. You're more angry with me than I was about Alf.
Empty heads.
We didn't even talk about Alf, dude. Oh my god.
I fucking hate Alf.
No, you don't.
We're not gonna talk about Alf.
Here's context for this story. We're watching Bumblebee, right? The movie Bumblebee. It's set in the 80s. A character mentions something about Alf. And Eamon just right then and there goes, I hate Alf. I hate Alf. And I pulled up a picture of Alf on Google Images, showed it to him, and I said, you don't hate Alf. And he went, I love Alf. And then he goes home, asks his dad, you know anything about Alf, Dad? Oh, it was my favorite show at the time. It's in his lineage that he loves Alf.
I've never watched an episode of Alf in my life.
I'm sure you'd like it if you did.
That could be the theme song.
We just had an argument about Alf.
Watching Bumblebee. Eamon doesn't like Alf on the Empty Head Show. Yeah.
I like that.
On the
That's
Empty
good.
Head Show. Yeah. Okay.
So all in all, Eamon loves Alf. He does.
Eamon loves Alf. We all love Alf. I like to. What? Nothing rhymes with Alf.
Ralph.
Ralph.
Eamon loves Alf. He doesn't like Ralph.
What? Ralph.
Okay, but how are we gonna fit Alf into a song?
That's it.
No, there's more.
There's
more.
a
There's gotta be
rhyming
something more.
website word thing.
Watching Bumblebee.
This is just you right now. You're running solo.
This
right
is
now.
how
Eamon's
I
on
write.
his phone.
I'm looking up words that rhyme with Alf. Ralph. Okay. That's it. It's just Ralph.
Okay.
Are you serious? It's just Ralph.
That's not a word.
Scalf. A surname. Yes.
But you know what I do sometimes I can't think of a rhyme? I change the word that's on the end of the line. So.
Oh, you
just
did a rhyme
rhymed.
there.
Oh, what? Oh, it's alright. It's already working.
Good job.
And you do it all the time.
Good job, Sebastian.
Okay, but what are we talking about? We're talking about
Hey
Eamon
guys,
loving
this
Alf.
is the Empty Head
hate
podcast.
Alf.
So we have to just find a way
Where
to
we don't do
rephrase
anything.
that so that it doesn't end with Alf. Eamon has an Alf.
I have an Alf.
Eamon has
Wishes.
an Alf kink. It's not as bad as you think. He just likes to think about Alf while he's looking at himself in the mirror above the sink. Is that good?
That was good.
Okay.
That's good.
It's good stuff.
Garrett likes
What do I like?
a robot arms.
Yeah.
Garrett likes a robot arms.
I wish I knew the lyrics so I could do
And he's
backup
using
vocals.
it to masturbate
Okay.
on the Empty Head Show. Okay, so we got the start of something. Maybe
What do you like?
I don't like. Hey, I don't
He's
like
not gonna put
anything.
himself in any songs. Look at him. We're subject to his.
To imply that his friends like to have sex with fictional characters. That's what he's doing right now. And now he's singing about what he's doing right now. And now he's singing about what he's singing about. Oh no, we've gotten into a loop of meta lyrics.
Just doing some research here. Sorry.
What are you researching metal arms?
No.
Yeah, he's definitely doing that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking Alf. Sebastian, how was your...
This is some good research. You want to see?
I knew it. I knew you were going to fucking show me Alf. He's on the phone. God, what a bastard. I saw a clip. Okay, I watched an Alf clip the other day. And he, like, the oven exploded or something.
That was a good clip.
This is stupid.
Oh, come on.
I mean, no, it was like, haha, like, funny Alf. But, like...
No, the puppet was just on the floor. Like, come on.
The puppet work is good.
Alf's in an episode of Mr. Robot. That's a TV show I like that you guys haven't seen.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point.
And it's underrated. Everyone should go watch Mr. Robot. Rami Malk.
That's not his name.
You really got one over on us.
Christian Slater.
You've watched a show that we haven't watched.
You've probably watched so many shows I haven't watched.
I probably dwarf the both of you. All I do is watch.
Okay,
TV.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Real impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
God, fuck.
I waste my time watching TV. What's it to you?
It's not a waste.
It's not a waste. You're
No, it
you're
isn't.
entertaining.
I'm
Just
enjoying
kind of
myself.
Just kind of a loser
Turn
thing
on
to
some
do.
TV.
Oh, Gotti.
I thought the high
You
five
almost
was what we
He was
did on the
zinging you.
podcast.
Why would he high five you after zinging you?
I'd be fine with high five him after he zings me. That was a good zing. He deserves a high five after that one. He's a good boy. Look at him.
Sebastian, he's a good boy. Good boy. Feed him a treat.
Just give him a little.
No, don't pet him.
That's what I love it.
Sebastian, how was you played guitar at the Village today? How was that?
Oh yeah, I play a little guitar.
To our Australian listeners, the Village is a local place where everybody goes to eat.
I played guitar in a village. It's great because it's what I would normally be doing in my room, and the only difference is occasionally a stranger will walk up and give me their money.
Yeah, that's good. What's your your money capturing device?
It's a jar, and I wrote today. I got a piece of paper and I wrote, "Dispose of unwanted money here," and I taped it to the jar.
That's good.
Funny stuff.
That's clever. I like that.
You have any
you.
funny interactions?
You got spunk, kid. Welcome to the podcast.
I
to the
had some
podcast.
funny interactions at one point. I looked up while I was playing, and there was a woman, maybe a homeless woman, and she had like a suitcase and a guitar.
She's like, get off my corner.
Well, I thought that's what she
Started
was
fighting?
gonna say. Like maybe we would have to duke it out for the corner. So I like stopped playing when I saw her, and she was like, "Oh, I just wanted to listen to you." And I was like,
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. But then she like stood there for quite a while,
Then she took her guitar and just,
and
you guys start fighting.
She started shooting out of it. It was a guitar gun.
Yeah.
there were multiple times today where someone like asked me a
What are you
guitar
talking like that
question.
for?
You proud of yourself, Amy?
Shut up. You let him speak.
Oh, that's okay.
No, we don't let him speak. It's not what we do here. We let him sing, and that's it.
Sing, boy.
Songbird.
Sing me a song. So
uh,
what did the person say to you?
Oh, I don't know. Someone like at one point, someone it was either her or the other guy who asked me a guitar question. They were like, "Why do you have a capo on the first fret?" And for guitar people out there, you can put a capo on any fret. Doesn't fucking matter.
Those words sound like gibberish. I feel like you just made those words up. But
It's
I
a little
trust
clip
you.
thing.
this little clip thing?
You gotta use your context clues, Eamon.
What the fuck does that mean? I didn't know he had a. And then the fret is one of the things.
just these different.
Oh, I see. What?
That's common.
I
Like,
seen
why
it-
is it on the first fret?
I seen it on all of them. Actually, that's probably not. I didn't know that. I didn't know the names of the clip.
Are you ever
the
gonna
lines.
smooth out like a bottle and put it on the tip of your finger?
Oh, I mean,
What?
I just use like
That
a
was
piece of
something that
metal.
people did.
But I'd like to do that. That'd be pretty cool.
Wait, what does that do?
So
I forget, but that's what blues guitarists use.
the
way
neck of
back
a
in the day.
bottle, people will put it on their finger, and then instead of pressing down on the string, you kind of just slide it. It's called playing slide guitar.
Oh,
You kind of slide it. It makes a really cool noise.
that's awesome.
I kind of knew that.
Garrett's guitar bit.
Capo,
I know a little bit.
The
I have a guitar.
The capo basically just makes the strings shorter. So instead of this being the lowest note, you put the capo on like up here. Now this is the lowest note. So you change the whole key.
I want to learn an instrument. If you have any suggestions,
Learn an instrument.
tweet them at me. You guys have
Learn how to play the saxophone.
saxophone.
That'd
That's my top contender. The drums, maybe.
Oh, you mean like suggest which instrument?
Yeah,
Piano.
piano.
Sebastian's my new guitar teacher.
I
Are you a mighty good
Yeah,
guitar
okay.
teacher? Is that what you said?
No, he's my new guitar teacher.
Oh, I thought you said he's a mighty
It's
good
official.
guitar teacher.
I think piano because piano will kind of teach you the other
Yeah,
instruments
yeah, that's
too.
what I hear
It's
that
kind
too.
of it's a good.
You don't want to be like Chang playing the saxophone.
I'll eventually get there.
Think about we could make an Empty Heads album if we all learn how to play an instrument.
Yeah, that'd be
Aim it
good.
on the sax. I'm on the guitar. You're on the bass.
We get Johnny on the cue. No, wait. Johnny plays guitar.
Jennifer's guitar.
No,
I don't
I'm
know
the guitar player now.
that he would be
It's the only
willing.
instrument I have.
You could do keyboard.
We called Johnny earlier, and
Oh,
we were like
yeah.
just like chatting, just to like say hi, and then after like a few minutes, he was like,
For our Australian listeners, Johnny is this Jewish guy we know.
"It was like a few minutes went by, and he's like,
Why did you?
well, why'd you call me? What did you guys call me? Like, we don't have a reason. We just hung up.
We were just trying to talk with our friend, and he was like, "Why are you calling me?"
He's busy. He's doing math stuff.
Doing meth stuff.
Meth stuff.
Yeah. Man.
And this is it.
No, what are you doing?
Okay.
Who gave you permission to do that?
Well, there was a lull.
There was a.
We all
lull.
Doesn't
felt
matter
it.
if there's a lull. There's lulls plenty of times.
People are listening to this right now. Not right now, but for them it's
Eventually.
right now. And they're like, say something, anything, and
Yeah,
we're just
true.
dead air.
Dead air.
Dead air.
They're like, I can't stand the silence. I don't want to hear my own thoughts. And we're letting them down.
Yeah. I suppose it's true. And it's just one person's fault.
How is it my fault?
I didn't say anything.
You glaring at me?
I didn't glare at you.
You glared right
I
at
just
me.
looked at you. I didn't even like.
You fuck. I'm
No,
sorry. I'm
well,
sorry.
come
I'm sorry.
on.
You owl fuck. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
come
I'm sorry.
on.
I didn't mean it.
Dude, it's unnecessary. Why would you say that?
It's a good thing we are recording because you just said Alf, and I realized I forgot that whole song. He said Alf, and I was like, oh, I liked our little Alf song, and then it's not in there anymore.
Well, now you can listen back and get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get the Elf
Come
song
back next
from
week.
the episode.
After this episode, let's write a song.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we don't have to. We can just do it now. It could be part of the episode.
No, I meant like a real song, but we could do an ad lib song.
How about an Empty Heads comic book?
Well, how ad lib
The Empty
Would it
Heads.
be
we
if
go on
we-
adventures.
and we're like heads?
Yeah. No, we're the
No,
Muppets.
we're our Muppets. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And we fight evil.
Is the rest of the world normal world or is it Muppets?
Oh, it should be
No, it's
Muppets.
got to be normal people.
Oh,
No, come on.
can there
We're
be
the
some
only
Muppets?
Muppets.
Maybe it's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where there's regular people. and
all our
Muppets.
friends, the people that show up on the podcast are Muppets?
Or like the actual Muppets, where they have regular people and Muppets.
Oh, that's true. That is how it is.
I just thought, we'd be the chosen ones. The only ones made out of
How
felt.
would being Muppets?
I don't.
We're
I
the
don't
only
think-
the only three on the planet that are made out of felt.
we were
and are
born made of
Muppets.
felt.
The second time I came on, I brought like a kind of different illustration of the Muppet heads, and that's I kind of picture them more like that, where they're not made of felt, they're like reptilian.
I don't like
Like
that.
if you were to touch them, they'd have
Oh,
like
no.
dry. They're like
They were
creatures, you
gross.
know?
They were
I don't like that.
my big old tongue.
Yeah, even had a tongue that was connected to a
My
microphone.
dad has like walked in my room multiple times, looked at it, and gone, "Oh, that's new. Who did that?" But every time he comes in my room, he does that.
So it's not sticking in his brain at all.
Because he does. I was like, "You've seen it," but then I explained it to him. He's like, "Oh,
Just has
cool."
amnesia.
I have to show him
Where
the
do you
original.
put it?
It's on my wall next to my BB-8 poster.
Can you see it when you're in bed?
But
Yeah.
you have a BB-8 poster?
Nice.
You've never seen Star Wars.
Oh,
I mean, your subconscious too.
shit. Yeah, it's directly in
Staring
front of
at
my
you.
face. When I lay down on my pillow and I look to my left, it's right there.
Nice. That's where I want it.
Okay. This guy yawning.
Oh, man.
Are we boring you?
Yeah, you
Have you ever? Okay, you know how in like a movie
kinda-
a cliche is like someone yawns and then the teacher's like, "Am I boring you, Mister Whatever?" Has that ever happened to you?
Have you guys ever experienced the thing where like someone looks at a yawn and then it triggers a yawn? Because I've never felt.
Oh,
that.
really? It happens all the time
No.
to me.
Oh.
No.
I've never had that teacher.
That hasn't happened to you. Hey, but everything you've ever experienced has never happened to you.
We're gaslighting the shit out of you, man.
It's all
You're telling me
fucking
my whole
crazy.
life is a lie?
No.
Did I tell
Your
you
life
guys
is a
about
lie.
I got a new job and I gaslit just a random customer?
Dude, what the fuck?
Really?
What's your job?
Oh, I got hired at the Spot Cafe. I'm making juice
Nice.
for people.
Very nice.
Come to the Spot
You're
Cafe
making
sometime.
dough.
I'll make you a juice.
Yeah, I'll go to the
Sebastian will
spot.
make you an
Opinion,
empty
get a
head
juice.
juice.
And this lady, like, I was blending up. Maybe I shouldn't.
When do you
Nah,
work?
it's okay. No, I'm gonna. When do I work?
So I can come in.
What?
Tell you my
Tell the
schedule.
Ambush
story.
you.
Nah, it's okay.
No, you gotta tell everybody the schedules. They can come visit.
Yeah, come to the
I'll be
spot. This is
there.
a free ad for them.
I'll be there from 2 to 8 on Tuesday, and 10 to 4 on Friday, and 1 to 7 on Sunday.
Dang, I work all of those days.
I'll show up.
They'll show up.
Cool.
Slap you around a bit.
What did this lady do?
She
How'd you gaslight her?
So I'm making a smoothie, and like a blueberry flies out of the blender and lands right next to me on the counter. Pop it back in the blender. And then I hear a voice going, "Did you just put that back in there?" And I look up, and like the blender's a little bit behind the counter. So I thought maybe I had some deniability. And I was like, "No." I was just putting the cap back on. I like held up the lid, and the lid has like a part that comes off. It's like a cap. And I was just putting this cap back on.
You did the same motion, yeah.
And the lady's like, "Oh, okay."
That's no big deal if it flew out of the blender.
And it's just funny to me that I was like, my response is, "No, you're fucking crazy." And then like I like hand her the food, and she's like,
I guess
I'm
that's-
like, "Here you go."
That's
She's
kind of
like,
gaslighting.
Yeah, it's not. I thought it was gonna be
I feel
much
like-
worse than that. I thought you were gonna say you did the prank from Bad Trip where he puts his hand in the blender.
I think a good gaslighting would be telling Eamon that we've never recorded a podcast.
Another lady
Eamon,
ordered.
There's no such thing as the FDS.
You have everyone that talks to me about it in on this bit. I would lose my mind. Yeah,
That would be awesome. All right, listeners, new bit. We're tricking Eamon into thinking there's never been an Empty Heads.
This podcast has never existed, and you're not listening to it. You're just gaslighting me.
Yeah. Put that out there to
It's-
gaslight you.
It's fun that we have the term gaslighting now because I do it all the time.
This is a fancy word for lying.
Like it's the concept. It's like someone is kind of caught on to what you're doing,
Right.
but you deny it and you kind of put it on them.
Yeah.
That you're like, "No, you're fucking crazy." And like that's the
pretty
best
great.
way to get away with stuff.
Yeah,
right? Is to
it's
like
pretty great.
if it like one time I was in high school and I had my phone in my inside jacket pocket, and I also had this like portable battery that's plugged into the phone, and they're both like the same kind of size and shape. So I was like checking my text in class, and the teacher goes like, "I see that," but then my hand is in my inside jacket pocket, and so I just drop the phone, grab the battery out, and I'm like, "Oh, I was just holding this battery, lady. What's the big deal? What's the big deal, teach?
You were holding a battery.
I'm just looking at my battery." Totally got away with it. And he's
love-
like, "Oh, okay."
I love doing something very blatant and be like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That was you.
like,
It's like,
ripping
who
a
took a
stink.
shit in the urinal? Did you take a shit? No, you did it. Wait, what? I did it? Oh, man. I was about to bring something up. I fucking forgot it.
That's all right.
You know what's pretty funny about 30 Rock? They make like 2 or 3 jokes about Jazz from the first Transformers.
What?
You know Jazz the Transformer?
Yeah,
the, like
yeah.
stereotype one.
Mm-hmm.
They make like 2 or 3 jokes and they just land every time. It's so funny.
That's
I
pretty
don't remember the context. You just have to look it up on YouTube. It's so funny. That show is hilarious. Oh my god. Everything about that.
Funny,
For those
funny.
of you out there, if you haven't watched 30 Rock, watch it right now. It's hilarious.
Why aren't we getting money from these fucking companies?
Don't watch it right now.
Getting
Finish
more
this
people.
episode
You know,
of the
we're
Empty Head
we're getting
Podcast.
views on their stupid, dumb shows. We should be getting paid for that. What the? This is a
Yeah,
rip
we're getting
off.
I think
10.
we should stop referencing any pop culture because that's money out of our pocket.
Yeah. Honestly,
We should only reference
What are we gonna?
our own culture.
just people we know, things we're involved in. Check out Simon.
Find
Let's just talk
Simon
about people that
and look at him.
people that who nobody knows about.
Yeah. We talk about Johnny like he's just this known figure.
You know what I think would be funny is because, like, in the past few weeks of doing this, I've been shocked to learn that people actually listen to this. But I'm still pretty sure it's a small enough number that we could just find out everyone who's listening to this.
Yeah.
And just like do very specific bits to them.
I could just read a list of names.
Where we just go, how are you doing tonight? You know, whoever's listening.
Drop a name.
Drop a name, Eamon.
Drop a name on him.
Jesus Christ.
Just the first name.
Drop.
Well, Tommy. We talk about Tommy all the time.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Tommy? What are you doing right now? We can see you. We're in your home.
Wow, that's weird.
Turn around.
Turn around, Tom.
Right behind you. What?
Is that good? Is this good content?
Sean?
Yeah, that's
I
good.
think Sean listens.
Sean.
Do you
Sean's been on
listen,
the podcast,
Sean?
though.
He's been on the podcast.
I think that's a different level. Somebody who's been on.
There's a few listeners that I don't know who they are actually because I could see which country the plays are coming
Oh.
from. And
Let's say hello to them.
Our Australian listeners.
we have Australian listeners. We have
Oh, we have some. I'm looking at this list right now. We have some Eastern European listeners. Let's say hi to them.
We're not looking at anything.
Garrett, way to ruin the bit.
All right.
You ruined it. I'm gonna look.
Well, the bit was just going to be a list of foreign-sounding names that would probably be offensive.
Oh, okay. No. Good. That we
saved
ruined
him.
the bit.
Hello to you, Guston.
Gustav. Okay, we got 7% of our listeners are in Spain.
What?
What's
How many listeners total?
Hola.
Give us the rundown.
it says?
¿Cómo están?
Okay, here's the thing.
They speak it different over there.
It
I know
says
that.
estimated
I've been
audience
there,
7,
sir.
but a lot of these have like a lot more views than 7. Oh. But I guess it's like it like averages out. Like
Maybe
based
this
on-
is not a good thing to talk about.
We're just flaming ourselves. Yeah.
Just
Who cares, dude?
talking
We do this
about the
for
show
fun. Why
itself
is it?
in the show.
I used to be able to look at what U.S. states. That's how I found out our friend from Oregon. Listen, Emily. Hello, Emily. How you doing? That's how I found because I mentioned on the podcast like, oh, someone from Oregon
Emily.
listens, and then she texted me. She
I
was
think
like,
I knew Emily from like elementary school.
Oh yeah.
We went to
This
elementary school
person,
together.
this Emily person, should tell everybody in Oregon, so that way we have an entire state listening to us.
You know, I used to live.
Yeah,
in
Oregon is like 20 people. She can get around.
It's not 20 people.
Okay, well, you said she should tell everybody. All
Garrett.
right, Spain.
I used to live there, and it is 20 people.
We got 3% from Israel. That's probably Gilad.
God.
And Germany. That's also
Hey.
probably Gilad.
Well, shalom to you, Gilad.
Hey, Gilad. Shalom. Love ya. Miss ya.
You know, they tell you.
Australia.
I went to a Jewish preschool. They tell you shalom. They go, shalom means hello, goodbye, and it means peace. But I've only ever heard it used for hello. No one is like leaving and they're like,
That's the same thing for
Shalom.
us.
Assalamu
Salam.
alaikum.
It's like, yeah, but the thing is that there's like, it's different words, but they all come from the same root word. For hello, goodbye, peace.
salam and shalom come from the same root word.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
Okay.
We have listeners in Ireland, Canada, Thailand. These are all less than 1% though, so I don't.
I think this
listen
is
one
just
time.
like random like clicks.
Lebanon, that's my
Probably
little
more.
cousin. My little cousin.
Your little cousin?
Yeah, my whole family in Lebanon. He was listening, but I know he barely understands English, so I don't know I don't know what he was getting out of it, but it was pretty awesome that he was
Can we
listening
say
to
something in Arabic?
Send them a little message
Salam.
in Arabic.
سلام.
Yeah.
سلام. عبودة كيفك؟ اشتقت لك كتير.
Okay, well,
Yeah, you know, stuff
now
like
Garrett
that.
and I are getting scared.
You're frightened. I don't know if
Could
you
you put
listen.
down
And I
that
have a
box
listener in
cutter?
Saudi Arabia. What did you say?
Could you put down that box cutter?
You bastard. And
It's
that's
a good thing Mark Wahlberg's not here.
Yeah, if Mark Wahlberg was here, it would have turned out differently.
Things would have turned out a little bit different.
I can't believe Mark
Oh, that's
Wahlberg.
kind of awesome, though, at the same time.
What?
The fact that he just said that.
Oh yeah.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark and his funky bunch.
Did we tell anyone about my cut?
Dude.
I listened to one of our episodes where someone's like describing a cut on their finger. It might have been.
Oh, it was you. Okay.
And it was like,
I got this on Saturday.
we shouldn't put this in the show.
It's gross. No one wants to hear about that. You know what? A few months ago, my friend Thomas, he probably doesn't listen, but he was like, "Oh, check out this kitchen knife," because I've been telling him I want to buy a kitchen knife, and it was like this cleaver. So I bought it, but it's like manufactured in China, and it was sold out because some famous chef like recommended it, and a bunch of people bought it. And then I forgot about buying it, and then a few days ago it came in the mail, and I opened the box, and it's like this. It's like 7 inches. It's this huge cleaver, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna like. How do I use this thing? It was so giant. Now I have to start chefing up. What the hell, Garrett? I could use it as a bench scraper as well. Pick things up.
Oh man, that'd be a cool superpower. Magical cleaver. Throw it, comes back to you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. Like Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good work, Garrett.
Thank you.
There's a lot of superheroes who conveniently have weapons that just come back to them.
It's true.
Like Red Wing, Shield, Hammer. Because the alternative would be most of the time you throw the shield and they're like, yeah, fuck.
Didn't at some point he have like a magnetic like whoop in it?
Yeah,
like,
he did. You know,
back?
you know what I realized during Falcon and Winter Soldier? The shield has straps, but most of the time they throw it, it comes back to them, and then somehow it lands with both the straps on their arm.
Yeah.
How the fuck are they doing that?
I mean, obviously.
Like, they should be most of the time catching it on the edge, I think.
Yeah.
Like a frisbee. Because you would never be able to get it.
They've just trained to line it up like that.
But it's
That's
spinning.
impossible. It's spinning, and the straps would be like.
How would you
be flailing about?
The magnet thing
It's a
makes
comic
more
book
sense.
shield,
But it's
guys.
weird that
Come
they
on.
didn't.
Yeah, but they make it okay. They make the shield bounce around like it doesn't spin, but it would be spinning because he gives it a spin when
Give
he
me your
throws
best
it.
shield sound.
It doesn't quite sound like that.
It's hard to do, okay?
like-
That's even worse.
Not it.
I'm not even gonna attempt.
Come on.
What if it was like this?
It spun around like a yeah, like my little V-car. That's like a weird inside joke. Are you still trying? That's it. We're done. Are you just making noises?
It's the noise it makes.
All right. Fucking see you guys.
It's a low energy.
Hey.
You're tired from watching
Hey,
Mortal Kombat.
Be a little bit more hyped up when you're saying goodbye to the fans.
All right, folks. That's the
Not
end
that
of the
much.
episode.
Chill out.
Be sure to
Be
subscribe.
sure to like and subscribe.
Tell your
us a-
friends about it.
Leave us a 5-star
Spread
rating.
the word. Spread
If you're
the
watching
gospel.
on YouTube, leave a mean comment.
Spread the gospel for this shitty
You know
fucking
what?
show.
You know what? Here's a funny thing. We keep getting these comments that are just like random timestamps in the video, and then it's a link to like this weird. You know.
I think that's bots.
Yeah, they're just bots.
Oh,
but
hey,
it's just
shout
so
out to any bots who are listening right now.
Oh yeah, bots. Hey, bots.
Hey, bots.
I have gotten more messages from bots than certain loved ones.
Hey, don't be afraid to tell your friends about this podcast.
Bots.
If you're like, oh, you didn't like it, it doesn't matter. They're just some guys I knew.
If you hate us,
We don't care if the views are real. If you want to program a bunch of bots to listen to this show, be our
Oh,
guest.
please. Imagine that. It just drives our viewership up and then a bunch of normal people start.
They have detection.
No.
Or maybe even no normal
No.
people, just bots.
I'm going to use my
podcast to an army of
anti-detection.
bots.
Oh, I see.
And then one day we use the bots to take over.
Yep.
And then they do the podcast.
Yep.
Welcome to Botcast.
Welcome
Hello.
to the empty bots.
Welcome to the Empty Processor Podcast. Ha, 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 ha. Today we talk about robot TV.
Are we ever gonna end this episode?
Robots do
Hey,
not watch TV because we
Hey.
are
Hey, this is the end of the podcast.
robots.
Okay. Then
Goodbye, everybody.